Hello and welcome to Stampin' on the Hill. I'm Deb Keyes. I just wanted to do a quick video to show you my ink pads finally came. So I just wanted to give you an idea of when you get yours with these new magnetic ink pads, what to do with them. All right, so let me drop you down to my desktop here. And I want to show you that one thing I want to do before I do the magnetic ink pads is tell you about the hybrid ink pad. It has it is not magnetic, okay, but it is kind of a tight fit, sorry. And you want to make sure because this is the hybrid of both the regular like Memento ink type of ink formulation and the StazOn formulation, you want to make sure that you keep it closed for the most part so it doesn't dry out. I also want to note that when you use your stamps on this, like the StazOn ink, it will stain your rubber. So not a big deal, but just so you're aware. All right, so what else? So these are the colors that we have. This is Peaceful Pine. These are all the 5 new in colors. Peaceful Pine, Barely Blush, Crisp Cantaloupe, Hydrangea Hue, and Golden Glow. I've opened this one already and put it together, but I wanted to show you how cool it just sort of goes back together because it's magnetic, but it comes apart. It's 2 different cases, so it's not hinged, okay? So you can, if you wanted to use this part to pool your ink, you could do the squeeze thing. I'm not going to do that, but, and then you could clean this out so much easier, it looks like, than the old ink pads, how we used to squeeze them together to get that pool of ink in there. But you could also then turn this upside down and put this together and it magnetizes itself to that. So then you can keep your things together. I also want to note on here that the ink is still on the top. So this is the top of your pad. You will store them like this with the label on the top, but just like all of the rest of our pads, the ink pad itself is on the top so that the gravity pulls the ink downward, and when you go to use it, your ink is always right there at the surface, ready to use. You're also going to want to, because these are felt pads versus the foam pads that we've been using more recently, they went back to the felt pads, which I'm so excited about. But you'll want to tap, 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 and then twist your stamp on it in order to get the best coverage. All right, so now that we've gone over that, let me, these all, can you see it move? And it sticks. They will stack so nicely together and like not just slide. These are in cellophane still, so they're sliding a little bit, but they won't slide around. I'm going to use the Peaceful Pine color because I think you'll be able to see it better. So when you get one of these, the cellophane's on it, I just going to run my blade of my snips right down the middle and pull that off. That's just garbage. Okay. Now, on the back side, you're going to find the corner. Can you see what I'm doing here? So you're going to find the corner here and you're going to pull this off, leaving the color strips. All right. And now this is trash as well. And then you will take one of your, so there are 2 in English, and then these 2 are in different languages, but you could still use them because the color is there. But what I'm going to do is pull one off. Well, maybe I'm going to pull one off. There we go. All right. Oh, and it looks right there on Peaceful Pine. I guess that's in case you lose the labels off the back. Then you'll know which one's the bottom. But because Peaceful Pine is already on this one with the pad on it, I'm going to put this label on the bottom. Okay. I'm hoping this is going to make sense to you, but it made a lot of sense to me to put it on the bottom half of the case, okay? And then I'm going to take another one, if I can get it off of here. There we go. I'm going to take another one and I'm going to put it, I want it on this side. I'm going to put it on the inside of this case. So when I have them open, I will know what color this is. Oh, see these? They're magnetized next to each other too. Isn't that fun? All right. So then you can just put them back together and there they go. So you've got a label here and a label here. So if the top and the bottom get separated somehow, you know which one's which. Although I just noticed that it's also on the bottom, so you'll be able to tell. But this is easier for me. And then you'll also have it on the inside here, because a lot of times when you get those dark ink colors laying all next to each other, you don't remember which one's green and which one's blue. All right. So thanks for that minute of your time. And until next time, thanks for watching.